My name is Janine Ireland. Sure. Well, I received the phone call that I guess nobody wants to receive, and that is that your husband's been killed in a plane crash. So instantly your life changes and you go into survival mode. You go into looking after your children, your family, fighting insurance companies, dealing with my husband's ex-business, my husband's business. And then you stop once you've sorted that out and you realise that actually you haven't dealt with what you need to deal with as a person, with the grief and the stress that you've experienced. And then there is that you crash again, and once you've taken care of everybody else, you then realise that you need to take care of yourself, because that's foremost what's more important in your life. Your kids will grow up, they'll leave, you know, they'll be a part of your life, but you need to take, and everything that you have internalised, you need to, it resurfaces again. And sometimes it's extremely overwhelming. But with the Stress for Strength, I think the biggest thing was that you could participate as much as you wanted, or you could sit and listen as much as you wanted. And there were times when I felt that I just couldn't share, it was too painful, and it was really comforting to hear the other people talk openly about things, and Judy and John sharing their life experiences. And then it makes you realise that you are free and in a safe environment to also share. So as the weekend went on, things improved for me dramatically in the fact that I felt more comfortable. I had learnt some significant tools that, to be fair, I probably already knew, and people do know, but it's important to be reminded on a day-to-day basis, because you don't do them. You should do, but you don't do them. You forget to do them, or you are prioritising other people. And in my instance, I prioritise my children way over myself. The most important thing I think was this week was to learn acceptance, and now I'm ready to move forward to the next level in my future, whatever that will be, you know, that it's okay. It's just okay now. And people deal with grief in very, very different ways. And I think when to come to something like this, you've got to be very open-minded. And also I think you have to be so ready to receive. You cannot come unless you are willing to hear what they have to say and take it on board and do something with it. Sometimes I was so grief-stricken for such a long time, I wasn't ready to receive any help. And I think that for people who are in grief, people give you so many suggestions and so many opportunities, but you know, if you come to the seminar, there will be lots of skills that Judy and John will give you, but it doesn't matter. If one resonates with you and one makes a difference, it's worth coming. I think the biggest thing was that Judy talked about like the river of life, and how for 2.5 years I've been on the side. And now I think I'm ready to kind of get back into the mainstream and go, this is where I need to be now, and I need to move on with my life. And it's okay that I've been on hold for 2.5 years, because that's what I needed to do. That was where I needed to be, for my children, for my business, for my friends. But now I'm in a better place that I'm ready to get back into the mainstream, and I've got tools now that I can use, and got notes now that I can go back, that I wrote, that are in my words, that will mean something to me when I look back at them.